How do I present my vision to investors? Of all the things that are critical when you pitch investors, properly presenting your vision might be the most important. If you present your vision the wrong way, investors won't want to invest. If you present your vision the right way, you'll find investors will be lining up to invest in your startup. I should know. We had multiple investors pass on investing early on in our fundraising process. However, once we explained our vision the right way, we were able to raise our funding. And that's what today's video is all about. I'll share with you the steps you need to take to successfully sell your vision to investors. I hope you like it. Hi, I'm Brett. On my channel, I help early stage startup CEOs like you raise money and grow your startup. So if this sounds like you, hit the subscribe button and the bell so you get notified every time I release a new video. Let's get started. And let's start with step number 1, why your vision matters to investors. When I first started raising money, I really didn't understand how important explaining your vision is to investors. As a result, I talked too much about what we were doing today and not enough about what our company was going to do later. This created 2 problems for us. First, it made the opportunity look smaller than it actually was. In our case, I literally reduced the opportunity from a $60 billion end market to a $4 billion market. That's a huge difference. Second, there was no journey for investors to get excited about. The pitch was honestly boring. It was something like this. Here's this market we're going to attack. We think we can do better than the competition. And here's how big the opportunity is. Invest in us. It didn't work too well. Here's the deal. Investors are human beings, not robots. Yes, they absolutely want to make money. However, they also want to invest in something that allows them to go on an exciting journey with you over the next several years. Great visions sell the destination. Even if it seems impossible today, your job is to sell investors on the possibility of this becoming a reality. You're saying to investors, join me on this journey. Here are the steps we're going to take along the way, and we're going to make lots of money each step of the way. It's going to be a hell of a ride. Are you in? In the rest of today's video, I'm going to explain slide by slide how you do this. We'll use my startup pitch deck template as a guide. So let's start with the first slide in our pitch deck. Slide number 1, the cover slide. This is an investor's introduction to who you are and what you're doing. Besides listing your company name, your title, and your contact information, your cover slide should tell people in one short, crisp sentence the destination of your company's journey. For example, Elon Musk, regardless of what we think of him, when he was pitching SpaceX to investors, didn't talk about reusable rockets as his company's mission. He did tell investors SpaceX would be the first company to establish life on Mars. Now that's a vision. A great vision is aspirational. A great vision is an invitation for others to join you on your journey. And a great vision goes beyond you and your company. That's the test. Now, let's move to the next slides in our deck. Slides 2 and 3. The problem and solution slides. We've set the stage with our cover slide of where we're going. The problem solution slides explain the core problem we need to overcome and how we're going to overcome it. It might not be the initial problem you are solving, because that might just be step 1 in your process. It is the key thing that you have to overcome to get to your destination. For example, Airbnb did an excellent job of explaining exactly the problem they needed to solve in 3 simple steps. Then they explained exactly how they intended to solve it. Maybe you've solved some of the problem already, but not the whole problem. That's okay. Just explain the destination, the final place where you're going. Now let's go to slide 4 on our list. Slide number 4, the team slide. You want your team slide to help investors understand that you and your team are the right group to solve this problem and achieve your vision. That's it. It should be short and to the point. Just list out the team, your titles, with a couple of bullet points about each team member. It's okay if your startup is early stage and you don't have a complete team. Just be ready to answer investor questions about what you think you will need and when you will need it. Now let's move to slide number 5 on our list. Slide number 5, the market slide. Your market slide should show investors what your total available market, TAM, is and what your served available market, SAM, is. Your TAM represents your vision in dollars. Your SAM represents what market you can attack today. Remember how I had talked about in the opening how I had misled investors by presenting a $4 billion opportunity instead of a $60 billion opportunity. I had confused SAM with TAM. What I should have said was our TAM was $60 billion and our SAM was $4 billion. That is a much more compelling vision, don't you think? Now let's move to slide 6 on our list. Slide 6, the technology, how it works slide. This is where we explain in more detail how we will achieve our vision. What's the secret, the key insight you have that's going to allow you to win? For example, a company I am working with had the key insight of transferring a problem that was solving only hardware to making the hardware super simple and solving the difficult parts in software. This insight totally disrupted their industry in a positive way. And now this company is worth over $1.6 billion. Not bad. Now let's move to slide 7 on our list. Slide number 7, the product roadmap. The roadmap slides show the steps you will take to achieve your vision. These should be big steps that show the progress year by year you are making. For example, the product roadmap for the company I was just talking about showed a step-by-step plan for how they would first prove their technology worked in software. Then the second step was a limited product in hardware. And then finally, the final steps were multiple steps to get to achieve their vision. This took over 7 years. That's the thing about your vision. A great vision can take a long time to achieve. Indeed, Musk founded SpaceX in 2001, and here we are well over 20 years later, and he still hasn't achieved his vision. However, he's made his investors wealthier, and he's gotten much closer to achieving his goal. Now let's move to number 8 on our list, slide 8, the competitive analysis. Other companies will likely have similar visions to yours. Why are you going to be successful? That's the question. And that's where your competitive analysis comes in. I prefer the simple 2-axis perceptual map like Apple did when they launched the iPhone years ago. It clearly showed how Apple viewed the phone market versus their competition. Here's the key to doing this right. You want the map to reflect where you intend to be, not where you are today, because this reflects your vision. Now let's move to number 9 on our list. Number 9 and number 10, the go-to-market strategy and business model. These 2 slides are probably the only slides that don't directly relate to your vision unless you are currently implementing your vision. Nevertheless, they are critical for you to have thought through because you will never raise money without a go-to-market strategy and a business model that makes sense. A good go-to-market strategy explains how you are going to make your customers aware that you exist and generate leads for your sales organization to close. It should be simple and easy to understand. Your business model should tell investors how you are going to make money. You want this to be really simple, just like Airbnb's is. It's a red flag if you have a complicated business model. Finally, let's move to slide 11 on our list. Slide 11, the financials. The financial slide explains to investors a few key things. First, how much revenue you are going to make each year on your journey to achieving your vision. Second, how much money you need from investors to achieve your vision. And then third, how many people you expect to have each year of your journey. The best example of this is LinkedIn's Series B pitch deck. Now, don't put conservative estimates like they did because investors hate that. However, everything else is just about spot on, so you can use this as a guide. Now, if this content is resonating with you, then please hit the like button right now. One final thought. The best visions can be controversial. LinkedIn's founder, Reid Hoffman, was one of the first people Elon Musk talked to about SpaceX's vision to colonize Mars. Hoffman told Musk, "That's not a business," and he passed on investing. However, in the same interview that he was talking about his experience with Musk, Hoffman now says that was the biggest investment mistake of his career. My point is that not everyone is going to believe in what you're selling. And you know what? That's just fine. You want to find the investors that are true believers in where you are going. Now, I have two more things for you today. The first is my free startup pitch deck template. It has all the slides you need to develop an awesome pitch deck. Click the link below today's video to download it for free. Second, join my free group of startup CEOs, Zero to Pitch. It's a community for startup CEOs focusing on growing their businesses and raising their funding. Click the link below this video to join. Finally, click the subscribe button to get notified every time I release a new video. I'm Brett at brettjfox.com. Thanks for watching today. Take care. Bye.